I'm gonna give a little advice to all the up and coming comedians that want to come on that show. Like, again,
there's
man,
some ones coming on. They had an audition.
Let the buzzer be your friend, bro. Like, cause when I got on there, I realized I was the only one. Me and Timothy Delgado, we was the only one that never did stand up. So we was around a bunch of people that did that stuff for a living, and it was kind of intimidated. I don't get intimidated by anybody, but the fact that it was like, wait a minute, like I'm around people that already got their jokes ready. They know how to read the crowd. This is my first time, whatever. And a lot of people don't know this story, but Spanky Hayes, man,
shout out to Spank. He was just on live
when we first touched down in New York, he was the man to be, so to speak, as far as like he was looking out for all the youngers, like taking us out to dinner, like, yo, I got you, whatever y'all need, I'm gonna teach y'all about the show. So it's like, all right, cool.
Right.
But then one day, the nigga had went, and I can say nigga. Of course I can say nigga.
Yeah, smoking weed.
I'm just trying to be respectful.
And Black History Month. Boy, if you... Oh, my God.
I can say nigga.
Nah, but...
Feel like an HBO documentary.
Nigga, bro.
He trying to keep us monetized. That's what he trying to do.
We was upstairs, bro, and this man kicked in
Joe
the door,
Rogan said,
bro.
you can definitely say it.
This man kicked in the door. He kicked in the door, and he was like, you and you. So y'all niggas is done. Like, you gay as hell, nigga. He was calling me and Tim gay. He was like, nigga, I ain't even know you was that gay, nigga. You gay. And I'm like, bro, what is the man talking about, bro? Like, he was like, oh, bro, Showtime, y'all niggas dead. So for me, he was like, oh, he said, Wild Style Boy is on. I'm like,
that nigga went the game mode.
He went the game mode.
I ain't never been on this show, bro. Like, this nigga here,
he went the Kobe Bryant mode.
I'm like, what the hell?
Kobe Bryant, you ain't shit.
But it was to the point where the producers like was coming in the room. They thought something was really bad because he was making a scene. Like he was like, he was yelling
in the door.
Nah, bro, I'm talking about like he was yelling like, oh hell, like, it was just going off. Producers going there, everything all right, Spanky, you good? Hell, no, I ain't good. Y'all got me around these niggas like they dead, and I'm like, oh man. So I'm like, all right, so I gotta do some research, bro, like, cause I don't know nothing about him. And when I got on the internet, I couldn't find nothing. I was like, wait a minute.
That's it.
I can't find nothing about this nigga.
There we go.
Who is this nigga, right? So I found my angle of how I was going, go off on him, whatever. And then it was just like, when the day came, I'm shaking, and I'm like, all right, man, here on the big moment. I know he finna. Right. This nigga didn't say nothing. And then after the show, he was like, he came to me, he was like, but I got you next episode, bro. So I was like, all right, this man playing, so I gotta go at him first.
Yeah.
So I attack him first or whatever, and when I realized he ain't had nothing to say, I'm like,
I'm finna.
This nigga count.
Oh, count.
This nigga lid storm, man. Nothing but count, man.
Them lights different.
So then, like, after he came back at me, of course, he messed up and everything, and it was just like that season. I learned so much, and I realized like if I get a buzz,
lead story,
if I get a buzzer, make that. I used to say something like nah, let me explain. And whenever I said that on stage, like I noticed the crowd would laugh. This was after I get a buzzer, and then the camera guy comes to me. He was like, "Yo," he said, "You need to keep that up. That let me explain, bro." He was like,
"Oh, that's shout out to that." Too.
So by the time the dime joke came around, I had already after family reunion. Once I did it again, honestly, it didn't really get that many laughs the second time. It was more of like, "Oh, this nigga stupid." But once I realized how good of a reaction it got. The kind of reaction they got during like the commercial breaks when they would switch to different games, I would go to each part of the room where the crowd was, and I'll say, y'all really ain't gonna understand my dime.
So that you two getting ready,
to get it in their mind already. So when the show came back on,
and you did it again.
I did it again. It was just over with, and then that's when Annie. A lot of y'all don't know. Shout out to Annie.
Shout out to Annie.
Anyway.
She part of Griselda, man.
Yeah,
Buffalo.
She is part of Griselda.
She comes to me on the Chance the Rapper episode. She literally comes to me and she says, "Hey, it was after the third game. Usually you do the third game and then Wild Style. Right. So after the third game, she comes to me and she says, "Hey, we finna make history. This gonna be the first time we ever do an hour episode, and the producers like." They want you to keep going. They want you to keep doing that dime joke. They love it. That's the reason why they. She was like, that's the reason they want to do this hour.
Oh
push
shit!
Push it an hour. She said, plus Chance is having so much fun. It just makes sense. So we're gonna push it. We're gonna play like 3 more games. Yeah, you gotta keep doing the dime joke. And I'm just like,
Easy.
It's on you.
Are you serious?
Easy. You
And
ain't
this
have
is
to think of
coming
that for
from
the rest
like
of the game.
me having nothing.
Right.
So that's why I was just like,
That's dope
man,
as
you just
hell.
got you literally
Sure.
got to go in there and
Be in the
just
moment too.
prepare, not prepare like